Hey, what's up, everybody? That's my girl, Red. She's my beautiful female. But today's topic is not going to be on bearded dragons, but it's going to be on kale. The big question here is, can bearded dragons eat kale? When it comes to kale, there's different opinions whether or not it's safe to feed kale to bearded dragons because it contains oxalates, vitamin A, and goitrogens. So, is kale safe to feed your bearded dragons? Let's find out. Being that kale, has a bad rap when it comes to feeding your bearded dragon. Oxalate contents. While safe in small doses, oxalates are not good for bearded dragons. In general, because they bind with calcium in the body and prevents it from being absorbed into the bearded dragon's bloodstream. Oxalates can also deplete the dragon's existing supply of calcium over time, causing a painful condition called metabolic bone disease. If your bearded dragon gets metabolic bone disease, you will notice swollen or deformed limbs, lethargy, hard time moving, or if it's serious, your bearded dragon can be paralyzed or even die. So, it's important to supply your bearded dragon with enough calcium and less oxalates to make the bearded dragon's bones stronger and to prevent this disease. So, how much oxalates does kale have? Here's the good news. According to the USDA, 100 grams of kale has 20 milligrams of oxalates. That is actually not enough. So the idea that kale has too much oxalates for a bearded dragon is a myth. So the next one on the list that kale contains is goitrogens. Bearded dragons owners also worry about kale because it has goitrogens that contains substances that can negatively impact a bearded dragon's thyroid. Too much goitrogenic food can cause the thyroid to become enlarged and begin malfunctioning in the production of hormones. Luckily, there's not enough of goitrogens to put it off limits. For bearded dragons, a small amount won't be harmful for your bearded dragon. The next on the list is vitamin A. Another concern with kale is that it has a tremendous amount of vitamin A. If your bearded dragon takes vitamin A supplements, you may want to avoid feeding kale because it can put your bearded at risk for a vitamin A toxicity. It can cause swelling, lethargy, weight loss, also dehydration. However, bearded dragons that are on a vitamin A supplement usually develop hypervitaminosis A. It's something to consider when determining your bearded dragon's diet. So, what we heard are the concerns of kale. So what are the benefits bearded dragons can get from kale? Kale offers the following vitamins and minerals. 1. Vitamin A and vitamin C is great to keep a healthy immune system, vision, reproductive, and growth. 2. Vitamin K, which regulates blood clots. 3. Potassium, which aids muscle function, prevents kidney problems, and low water retention. 4. Manganese, which aids metabolism and prevents inflammation. 5. Magnesium, which promotes brain and muscle health. 6. Calcium, which is vital to bone and overall health. Source of calcium. The phosphorus in kale is overweighted by the calcium at a ratio of 24:1, meaning that beards can absorb the calcium kale provides. This definitely puts the recommended calcium to phosphate ratio between 1.1 and 2.1, which is good beardies need their calcium. Ratio is a very important factor in determining what foods to give your bearded dragon. Also, kale is very low in sugar. Your bearded dragon won't get fat on kale or get tooth decay, fatty liver disease, heart problems. If kale is not given every day, kale can be healthy in many ways for your bearded dragon. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and definitely hit that notification bell. And I guess at the end of all this, it's up to you as a bearded dragon owner if you want to give your bearded dragons kale. Alright guys, to the next one, I'm out of here. Later.